Welcome back to the channel. It's the next episode of the Ugly Street Truck. I don't know what part it is, episode 5, something like that. Today we're going to install the camshaft in the 5.3 we detailed up in the last couple videos. But first I want to go over a couple things in the shop with you here. As you can see, this whole area is my work area. And the whole reason I'm doing this is to put this in the ugly street truck and get it out of here. I've had some complaints from the neighbors about projects sitting outside, so I have to make the truck look like it's something. So I need to get the front end down, so the engine and transmission sitting in there is a good start to that. So my initial plan is to get that in there and save up some parts in the meantime. We'll still do updates on it here and there, but what's popular on my channel, people are watching S10 videos, and I just so happen to have 2 S10s that need to be worked on. Chris's, I don't know what year it is, maybe 85, 83, something like that, but it needs a complete paint job, and we're going to paint the roll cage. There's another video on a firewall panel I made for this car, and that needs to be installed, and my S10, which I'm going to get running so I can pull it in and out of the garage and have room to work in here, which is my biggest issue right now. So be patient, follow along, let me know what you think of each of these projects, write down in the comments, and again, I appreciate everybody for liking and subscribing. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to install the fabled Slappy Stage 2 cam into the 5.3. So let's start on that. I took the rocker arms off already off screen to save time in the video, because as you all know, I'm not very savvy at editing videos. So I'm going to put these valve covers back on so we can flip this back over so the lifters fall back and we don't make a major mess of oil on the floor. So I'm just gonna put these back on here real quick, and then we'll get her flipped over and we'll get the camshaft installed. Yeah, I took the rocker arms off, and I already took the timing chain gear off the cam, and it's ready. It's basically ready to pull out. So that's what we're gonna do here. Sorry, it's been, it says 9 days on my YouTube since I put out a video. I've been trying to make the videos more frequent, but sometimes life gets in the way and you got stuff to do and can't concentrate on your YouTube. Figures both of these are 10s and I need an 8. These Milwaukee ratchets sure come in handy for taking these apart. These are coming right back off after we get the cam in, and we're going to do the valve springs. I'm probably going to do the valve springs off screen. If you look at Slappy Mechanics YouTube page, Matt Happel's got a video over there of doing a cam swap and valve springs in real time. It took him like 40 minutes, but he has a lot of experience at it. I watched that to do this, and this is my first time, so might be some coolant come out here, I'm not sure. How'd I know that? Oh no! Coolant on the floor! What are we gonna do? Don't call the EPA. I'll clean it and dispose of the floor dry properly. Too bad this is a cheap Harbor Freight engine stand that this won't go into. But yeah. Oh, it's just water. Wink, wink. I was going to take the oil pump off, but there's a lot of controversy on the oil pump pickup seals, so I decided to leave it in there. And here's a tech tip. Grab a water pump bolt and screw it into the camshaft. And use it as a handle to pull it out. You want to spin it around to pop the lifters down in the lifter trays. And you can just go ahead and turn it and pull. See how this works out. Be careful not to damage the cam bearings that we're not going to look at, because nobody ever does. I want to take a look at this to make sure there's no damaged lobes or anything. I mean, I'm being pretty reckless here about just throwing the cam in it, but this engine ran great. It's got 160,000 miles, which is just broken for LS engine. So we're just going to go ahead and put the new cam in it and call it good. Put our little nifty cam handle here in there. Get you some oil. This is 530 that I bought for another engine in the same kind of truck, so I think it would be sufficient to use this for this. Not all the cam braking stuff associated with having to do hydraulic flat tap a cam, which is nothing but trouble. See, we're making a mess anyway, so little antifreeze never hurt anybody. Be careful not to look at the cam bearings, as we stated earlier. They might need to be replaced, and you don't want to do that. That would make sense, especially when you could buy one of these engines for a couple $100. There you have it, went right in. How about that? Got about a 10-minute camshaft install. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this engine stand. Harbor Freight, I guess. So, before I took the timing chain cover off, I lined this dot up to 6 o'clock. there's a dot on the timing gear on the crankshaft that's at 12 o'clock. As you can see, I didn't turn the motor over doing this, so we can just put it back in the same place and the camshaft will be degreed in. But first, we have to install the camshaft retainer plate, which takes 4 bolts. You can see it's got a seal here. You want to take a look at this and make sure it's not all nicked or gouged up, because if it is, you need to replace this plate. I looked them up online, they're about 20 bucks. So we're just going to install this back on here. These are the bolts that I took apart the timing chain in this piece from, alright? They are 3 shorter ones and 4 longer ones. The 3 shorter ones are for the camshaft timing gear, and the 4 longer ones are for this plate. Make sure you don't mess them up. Mix up the order, I mean. I'm sure there's a torque spec for these bolts. Torqued. Gotta love the Milwaukee tools. So this might be a little tricky getting that back out of there. It fell down. Again, when I was going to try to take the oil pump off so I could see the dot. If you line this up with this dot straight down, that is straight up, and you can see it in there if you put a flashlight on it. I had to ask online about that, so I'm just passing that information on to you guys so you can do it without worrying about your cam lining up and being degreed in properly, as we're doing right now. Might have to jiggle this around a couple teeth to get it lined up properly. Sorry it's quiet. I wish I could be playing some music, but the YouTube doesn't like that. I think I got this cam in here a little bit too far. There's a lot of controversy on the internet lately about timing chain slop. There's a little bit here, but I guess that's normal. What we're going to do is spin the crankshaft around 1 revolution and line the marks back up and see if they line back up. Ah, there it is. I went around more than once, but $6 o'clock. You can see the dot down in there is lined up with this dot. You're not going to get that on camera, but I can see that it's lined up, and that's what you want to check for, basically. Go around one more time. Turns around pretty easy because there's no push rods and spark plugs in it and stuff like that. Lines up perfectly. Alright folks, I was thinking that I would put the timing chain cover back on tonight, but I don't have any silicone, so I like to put a couple dabs on these corners to make sure it doesn't leak. So that's going to do it for today. If you liked the video, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks everybody. We'll catch you next time on Glenn's Hot Rod Garage. Peace.